Good morning, everyone. This is Cindy with My Altered Muse, and I had posted some altered envelope paper bags on Journal Junkies, and I had several people ask for a tutorial, so we're gonna do that. And it's still early, so I'm still having my coffee. And thank goodness the weather has finally warmed up. I finally live in Florida again. It's been crazy. Okay, let me show you what I've been doing, and then I'll show you how to fold the envelopes, and I'll show you how to apply the paper. Um, these are the ones that I have made. Um, and I think these two turned out especially pretty. I did some dangles, and this dangle right here is actually from Sheila Gingrich and all her beautifulness. And then here is another one. And what you do is you just remove the clip, and you have a bag, and say this is your journal page. This just goes over your page like that. And yeah, I mean, you can store photographs or whatever you would like to in there. And I'll tell you where I got my supplies as much as I can, because this is what I'll be using on what I'm demonstrating. The paper is just, I can't tell you. Oh, and I made a little private tuck spot here on this one. Just match, I had a little piece of the paper left, so I just rounded the corners and tucked it in there. Okay. The bags I just got at the grocery store, and they had small and large, and I got the small, and I'll give you the measurements. This beautiful trim I got at Michael's, and it was in the section where it changes. They have a little section where it's away from their regular. So I don't know if they still have any or not. But and then these pretty buttons came from Hobby Lobby. They had a big box of buttons in all different colors, and I got the pink. And as I said before, the dangle came from Sheila, and then this is actually a Tim Holtz crystal. I don't even know if they're still in the line anymore. And then this is also a pearl from Tim Holtz. Okay, and then I just added some lace onto the back. And that's basically what we have. You can make your own, or I have them in my shop, and I will do all the links below. So I'm going to move these out of the way. And this is one that I'm actually working on now. I think this is real pretty. This is actually paper from fairy dust files. Yeah, that's what that is. And then this one is a digital that I have. I've had it forever. And this sweet little flower here I got from the girl in Ukraine that sells on Facebook. And this one I did a little different. I put a tab on here, Velcro tab. And okay, now let's talk about the bags. Like I say, they're just just sandwich bags. And this one measures 12 inches long and 6 inches wide. Now, I will tell you that the quality of these bags are not what they used to be. So you kind of have to, excuse me, just a minute. You kind of have to fiddle with them, and you can cut on them a little bit also. It's okay. But what we're going to do, and you can use your scraps. That's what's great about this. You can use your scraps. Here's one that I've started that we're going to kind of work on today. Okay, what I do is I take and I get the ends, the gusset, and I fold them over each side of the bag, okay? Just, it's going to be like that. And I just fold it over the side of the bag. And then I take this part and I fold it up to the top. And that makes your bag. That's all there is to it. Okay, next I'm going to, now I don't do a lot of measuring. I'm not one of those people that spends a lot of time on measuring. I'm going to flip it over. And I am going to, let's see what's the easiest way. Sometimes I just slide it in like this, bring it over a little bit, mark here, and then bring my little cutter. And you can always just keep cutting more off. And this actually was a scrap from another one. Okay, and then I'm just going to take and line that up just like that. Okay, I like the way that looks. I'm going to take my glue and make sure I'm in frame. I'm just going to put glue on here. My glue of choice is Fabri-Tac. It's a love-hate relationship, but you know, that's what I use. Okay, then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm just going to line it up on this bag in a pleasing way. Okay. And, okay. Then I am going to take, let's see, I don't have a lot left for my top. So, what do we want to do? I've got this little bit. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will take, some book page and place on here. Like I say, it's just all in finding a little scrap or whatever. And then, I hope everybody's well today. It has been so cold down here. We don't ever see the 20s, and it's been in the 20s all last week. I had to bring all my flowers in. It was terrible. Oh, me. Okay, then we're just going to take and put some more right here. Now, if you weren't just using scraps, you would have enough to do like this. But on this one that I'm doing here, we're just going to add a little book page, and it will be fine. Okay, let's see here. Okay, now all we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to mark that. And I'm going to try to do a straight line. I'm the world's worst cutter, but surely I can do that little bit. Okay. Then we're going to take And these just make such cute little pockets for your journal. Okay, now, oh, my dog is thinking he's gonna, okay, now you can either use, a clip like this, or you can use the, Velcro, or you can, I also have some magnets. I don't use them too much for some reason. I don't really know why. I just don't. Okay, now, there is your basic pocket, okay? Now, with this one, why don't we take, and I've got this pretty little pink trim. Let's see if we want to put it, let's put it down here. I think that'll be pretty across the bottom to kind of finish off that edge. And I think I got this. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby, actually. I've had it a while. I'm trying to use my stash. Okay, there we go. Now, you can make a dangle like this. I used a bulb pen. Let's see what I've got in my little bucket here. This is kind of what I work from. Let's see here. Got a little bulb pen. And let's put a, see if I can find something in here. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, that's pretty. This is one of Sheila's bulb pens. And then I have got some pearls in here. We'll add a pearl to it. Just like that. And no, we're not going to add that. I think we'll just add that for right now. And okay, what I need to do is add a little piece of trim across the top. Let's see here. I think I'll cut it right here at this first little poof thing. And then we'll just trim across there. Okay, now let's trim this off a little bit. See, basically all you're doing is just, you know, playing with your scraps and doing what's pleasing to you and what you think will look good in your journal. Okay, now I'm going to put that right there. Kind of let that come up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take my bulb pen and I'm just going to pull it through. And I'm going to clip it. There we go. And then when the glue dries, pull that up a little bit. Okay. Now we've got a sweet little top. And usually what I do is I go back and I just put a little tiny dab of glue to kind of hold these down. And, you know, if you can't find this, I'm sure you have a lot of pretty crochet trim and it works very nice. Okay, there is the basics of our bag. Okay, now we're going to lay that aside and I'm going to work on this one a little bit. Now, I've got a box full of goodies here I'm going to get out. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do on this one is already, oh, I forgot something. Next thing you want to do is just run a line of glue here. And we're going to seal that up, okay? There we go. And then it's ready to put your, whatever you want to put in there. Okay, now, I'd kind of been playing around with it a little bit, so, I have been watching football and making these, and yeah, I've been having fun. I love football. Okay, now what do we want to get out of our stash? Move that over there. I had another piece of pink. Here it is. Now, I had thought about putting another piece of pink right here, and I think I will do that. Just kind of put that there. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to add a eyelet on this one. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and just right down here in the corner. Let me turn that up. Right down here in the corner. I'm going to put my eyelet, oops, pop it in there, and let's see, where did it go? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna kind of line that up. Okay, there we go. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna hang from here yet. I was thinking maybe maybe a little butterfly. I've got a butterfly here. Don't need a snowflake, that's for sure. We actually, believe it or not, I live an hour north of Disney World, and we actually had snow flurries the other night, which was pretty crazy. That's too heavy. Let me see here what I've got. Oh, there's a sweet one. We'll put this one on there. A little butterfly. And I'd also like to find a little pearl, if I can. Yeah, here we go. There's a nice pearl. And we're just going to take. Now, when you're using, I'll show you what I do when I'm using one of these. Okay, let me move my bling back out of the way. When I'm using this, I'll take and kind of move it a little bit down the page a little bit so this hangs out the bottom. Okay, now I am going to take, I think I'll use a little of this. Pardon my desk, it's a hot mess. I'm always saying I'm going to clean up, and it doesn't happen. Okay. Oh, look at this pretty ribbon I found the other day. Wouldn't that be beautiful on there? I'm going to use some of that, too, on one that I'm making. Well, let's see here. Do I want to use that instead of this? That's awfully pretty, but I think it's, yeah, I think it's kind of wide for the one I'm doing now, so we'll put it aside. And I'm going to use some of this fun fabric. And I'm going to put it right there. And just let it run down the page. Okay, and then I'm going to take let me get a little bigger piece here. I want to take and wrap this around. So I'm going to take and do this, and I'm going to kind of cut this like so. Oh, I'm not in frame. And I'm going to, okay, on this side, because I don't want to impede opening up my pocket, so I'm going to take and I'm going to put the lace right here in the crease of the pocket, right there. See what I did? Okay. And then I'm going to take this one and wrap it around this side. Okay. Now, kind of let that dry just a little bit. Kind of mash it down. Okay, then we're going to come back and we're going to do this. I want to slide this up into there just a little bit. Let me make sure this is good and dry. Okay, oops. Then I'm just going to trim that off right there. There. And I'm going to come back. Let me see if I want to put some more lace right here. Maybe I will. Let's see what I want to do. Yeah, I think I want to do a double layer of this. And I'll put that right there, like that. Okay. And then I'm going to come back with her. And I'm going to put this right there. Okay. There we go. Now, let's see what else we want to do. Let's add this ribbon. This is just some seam binding ribbon that we're going to put right here. And you can leave it long. Oops. Or you can cut off the streamers. I usually leave them there for a while until I see where I'm gonna be putting it. Sometimes it's pretty hanging out the bottom of a journal. Okay, let me run over here and get a flower. I don't have one on my desk. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. I don't want one too big. There. This is the one I want. Let me mash that little wire down. Okay. I'm going to just kind of put that right there. And we've just about got our envelope decorated. Okay. I'm looking for a clip. And I'll put a little clip on this right here so you can clip it into your page. And let's see here, I think I want to take and put a little bit of ribbon on this clip to kind of give it some more personality. Okay, what do I do with it? Here we go. Okay. And there we go. And now I'm going to pull, let's see, I'm going to pull this up just a tinch, and I'm just going to put just the ever so slightest little bit of glue right there and kind of put that down like that. I'm going to go ahead and chop that off. Get that right there. Okay. I need to wet this just a little bit to get that crease out of it. Okay, there we go. This is, it's just as simple as this to make one. And a lot of times I just keep playing and add more. Fun stuff on here. A little bit more trim. And, yeah. Okay, I think she turned out really pretty. Let me see what's going on. I need to put just a little bit more glue right there to kind of get that down better. Okay, and let's see here. Nope. Okay, I think she turned out really pretty. I'll tell you one more thing I'd like to do is I want to put a button right there. Let me see what I can find. Oh, that's pretty. I like that button right there. This is actually one of the buttons that was in that set that I bought from Hobby Lobby. Put another little piece of trim right there. Put a little piece of glue. Okay. There you go. Gotta let it dry just a second. Let me see here. Sometimes I need to stop and I don't. Let's see. I think I'll leave that alone. And I also had some little tiny, see if I can find another one. No. I had some more fun little buttons. I kind of like that. Okay, let's put a little glue in the middle of this. This little button kind of does an indentation. Okay, there we go. We've got it. Let me see here. I might want to bring just a little bit of music page right there. I always like to put just a little touch of music. I don't mean music, I mean book page. Let's see here. Yeah, I like that. Let's put just a little bit of book page right here. And I think we better stop. Okay. Now I'm going to put that right there on that piece of ribbon. And I'm going to run it up right there. Okay. I think we are done. I don't know if I can pick it up yet because of the button there that's not dry, but I think she turned out just beautiful, and I will add her to the rest, and these will all be in my shop. I'll have all the links below, and I appreciate you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.